Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to our sponsor today, which is Squarespace. Squarespace, obviously, we've talked about it. We love them. They are the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. If you want to get 10% off and a free trial, go to squarespace.com/Shane and enter the offer code, which is Shane at the checkout. Make an awesome website. And also tweet us your websites with hashtag Shane Squarespace, and maybe we'll give you a shout out. Enjoy the show.
Let me get that.
Yeah. It is a special episode today.
Did you play that really loud?
Huh?
That felt really loud.
No, she's just screaming.
Oh, okay.
She has really bad hearing. It's from all the sperm that got caught in her ears. We'll get to that later. That's an actual thing. It's on my list.
So is she, so that's okay.
Today's a very special episode because it is just us.
Oh, boy.
Just the two of us.
Just the two
We
of
can
us.
make it if we try. We have no guess because everyone said no.
No.
Oh.
Everyone said no.
No, we just didn't feel like getting anybody today because it's always a struggle. It's hashtag a struggle. We always have to go to the managers, be like, okay, first of all, no, we promise we're not going to like ask to see their penises and vaginas. Like,
And then we lie and they get mad.
And then we lie. We have some good guests down. What is it? Up the pike? Down the pike?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like this week just didn't work out, but we have like 4 or 5 in the pipeline.
Yeah, we have some piped up. I don't want to give any names, but there's some pipes up in that pipe.
There's some
More pipes up in that pipe than there's up in your pipe. So today we thought we would have fun and just chat. I have a list of things. I know you have a list of things, which I'm going to ignore.
Well, my list is like questions from the fans that I thought were interesting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I went on Twitter and asked you guys to give us some questions, so we'll save those for later.
Okay.
Right now,
And there's a couple things I want to discuss, but anyway.
Okay. Yeah. I have a lot to talk about. I have 3 pages worth of stuff to talk about. Let's start with my new life.
Oh.
My new life with my new haircut. It's been an adjustment.
Okay.
My favorite thing that happened was the other day, I went somewhere and I had seen somebody I hadn't seen since, I got my haircut. And she was, oh my God, I love your haircut. And then I'm very modest and I'm very, whatever. And I hate myself. So I just went, oh, yeah, thanks. And she goes, oh, you don't like it? If you don't like it, then I don't like it. And I went, okay. So you don't like it? She goes, no. If you don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm like, what do you fucking like? Do you not like it? Then I started questioning him because I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. So then I go to the bathroom and I'm looking at it. I'm like, do I hate it? Is it weird? Do I not like it? Well, what should I do? It's very...
If you don't like it, then you have to like not like, well, which I guess you're going to be like, totally. You're going to be like, you have to like not like kind of your head entirely because you can finally see your face.
No, I hate my face.
Sure.
What I'm trying to say is like people have not been giving me opinions. They've just been like going along with what I think.
For the record, I have said from day one that I think this is a smart move. You don't look like a creepy 17-year-old, but like not really like sort of. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
No
you know who I started feeling like with my old haircut? I started feeling like the brother on Seventh Heaven. Because he had that hair until he was like 38 and like married on that show. And I was like, I don't want to be. Because, okay, it's one of those things where like when I bend down to pick something up with my old haircut, people be like, oh, a kid. And then when I lift and you see like my crow's feet, they're like, oh, like what? Like gross. Like that would... I mean, that's like seeing like, an old lady and her, she has like long, beautiful extensions and then she flips her head and you're like, woof. People were saying woof at me.
Can we turn this volume down just a hair? I'm going deaf. Thanks.
What?
Thank you.
Now, one thing about my new hair, there's so much to talk about with my new hair. Number one, I've been face tuning.
I'm glad you're like, I don't want to talk about me and I hate me. You're like, anyway, back to my hair.
I've been face tuning like it's nobody's business. Do you know what this is?
Okay, no.
You need to download it. It's more body tuning that you need, but what it is this app.
Life tuning.
You take a picture and then you can... similar to auto tuning, you can completely change it into a different person. So the way that Kesha changes her voice from raspy to oh yeah, same thing with Facetune. So like, I'll instead of looking like Danny DeVito in a wig, I can make
It just made me choke. Hold on.
I can make you...
I've not heard... Where did you... Like, there's a lot of people I would say, like, the Ellen DeGeneres thing, like, always worked, but, like, Danny DeVito in a wig.
People are Googling Danny DeVito.
By the way,
now.
you and Ellen actually still have the same haircut. I think she went shorter.
No, she totally did my thing. So instead of looking like that, you could look kind of like like an Asian lady. I feel like that's your next
So
thing.
you've been face tuning.
So like you can smooth out your forehead. You can like make your eyes pop. You can make your teeth white. I like to whiten my eyes. It's a new thing I've been trying. Get rid of all your acne. You can actually make yourself skinnier, make your face skinnier. I don't really fuck with that because my head is already weird shaped, so I don't want to fuck that up.
No.
But people fuck with it a lot, and they'll warp it to a point where like everything behind you looks warped, so you can tell where people have been tightening. Just like look at Mariah Carey's album cover. She completely face tuned that.
Oh my God. She's been face tuning for years. She like invented face tuning. She's perfect. She's made it in art. She made a career. Let's just be real. She made a career out of the one side of her face tuned. She only will be photographed from that one side.
I know. No, I'm the same way. Actually, no. Now I don't know what my side is.
By the way, I'm kind of the same way. And P.S. The TV show we're going to be on the fall. Any snippets I've seen, I pretty much all have been from my bad side. Hobbit-like is what I sort of have been feeling. Yeah. So
yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go with Danny DeVito in a wig. Okay. Speaking of wigs, nice transition. Let's talk about the big reveal that was on my channel recently, which is that I had been wearing a wig for a while. Now I had cut my hair a little too short, and I wasn't ready to debut it.
Okay.
So we had a wig that looked like my haircut. Had my hair lady trim it up a little bit. And everybody's been like, oh my God, that's so gross. Oh my God, it looks so fake. Oh my God, this. Y'all fell for it for like a couple months. Like all the pictures, all the tweets, all the Facebooks, all my videos, everything has been wig.
I think we should do a contest just to see like when people, like when they think you started, like find the video where you first wore it.
My first wig. The first wig sighting.
Yeah. See if people can figure it out, and then they won't win anything, but they'll feel great.
You know what we should do? We should put it on eBay. And auction it off.
Oh my God.
And we have to do charity.
Totally do it for charity.
I don't want to do charity. I want the money. I'm like, I need the money. Okay, we'll do like some charity. No, oh my God, it'll be for people who need hair. Is that a thing? I guess locks for love.
Yes, but it would not be with that piece.
Yeah, nobody wants to wear that wig.
Nobody wants.
Not even kids who have a disease, because that wig has its own diseases, and I never washed it.
It's so disgusting.
It smells like corn. In turkey bacon. I don't quite know.
Why?
Lisa hates it. I think I have to burn it. I used to put it on corny, and it was kind of funny. But the part about the wig, people were like, how did you go through life wearing a wig?
Well, they asked like this is a disease that you had for like 10 years.
It felt like it.
Go through life.
It was hard. Like every time I had to make a video. Okay, so for example, when I do my collaborations, I would have like Joey Graceffa or Sawyer Hartman or one of those fucking shirtless YouTubers come to my house, and then they'd like be all like perfect and like, let's do it, Shane. Here's some cinnamon. You shove it in your mouth, and then I'd be like, just a second. And I'd have to go in the bathroom, put on my wig. I literally cried one time because I was like, I don't do this anymore. I want to grow up, Daddy. But I couldn't, so I had to put on the wig, and then I had to put the product in it, and then I would walk out, and everybody would just laugh at me, like hard laugh, like belly laugh, because they could see the sadness in my eyes. And now I don't have to wear that wig anymore. It's a beautiful moment. I was gonna wear it to VidCon.
I was gonna say we should like do something at VidCon. VidCon's coming up this weekend, because this podcast will air the week before VidCon. And we should do something. Throw
it into the audience.
Oh my God. Can we throw it in like a pen and have all these kids like grab for pieces of it?
I don't think people want it that bad.
I think you're wrong.
Okay, we'll put it on eBay. All the money will go to the movie. There we go.
Okay, great.
And a little bit for like kids with no hair.
Okay.
Moving on. So I had a really nice weekend. I was trying to write my book, which I didn't even tell you this. I have a new title for my book.
Oh.
It's I'm gonna call it just Aki. So then when I go on talk shows, I say, "Oh, this is my bukkake."
That's so stupid.
So this is my bukkake.
That is so stupid. By the way, you've probably been laughing about that for days.
I did a video, I think it goes up today. I did a video where I said it and I just thought of it on the spot and I laughed so hard.
Oh my God, for days.
So hard. Bukkake.
Stupidest thing
I went away and went to the beach for like a weekend. Cause
I know you told me you were coming and you were going to the beach and I was like, are you dying? What's going on?
Well, no, I just needed like a minute. Like I just needed to start writing my book.
I get it. I need away all the time, but like
Okay, first of all, we've been working on stuff. I needed a minute.
No, I'm not blaming you. I just didn't like you.
The minute was thrown into a vomit-induced tizzy because I was like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because usually I go to the same restaurant every day, eat the same thing every day. I'm, like, I'm going to try something different.
Oh no, what did you do?
So I went to, I don't know, somewhere in Santa Monica, and it was this restaurant. It wasn't even a restaurant. It was more like, it was in, I don't know what it was. It was really Santa Monica-y, like everything.
Where did you go?
Natural, healthy.
Okay.
It was called, I don't want to say what it was called because I don't want to give them shade. But, okay, so I go there, and then I see a friend from like years ago who works there, who's like, you should eat here. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I cook here. And I'm like, great. So I sit and I eat, and it was really, really good. And then I go back to my hotel room, and I start violently vomiting.
Stop it.
Like violently vomiting. Granted, my hotel room was beautiful. It was a nice place to vomit in. Did
you really? Or are you making it up?
Violently. And it was, you know how I know it was
projectile?
No, I mean, I was in the toilet. But, well, it started in the shower.
Was it like a vegan place? Sometimes that vegan shit can fuck you up.
But my issue was, the reason I knew it was food poisoning, the funniest part is I called Lisa right when this happens. And then about halfway through explaining it, she's like, can you shut the fuck up and like stop telling me? I go, so I know it's food. She's like, are you sure it's food poisoning? I said, no, I know it's food poisoning because the vomit was really hot. And like when I vomit, when I have food poisoning, the vomit's really hot and it's really soupy and it's not like chunky and I can kind of, and it's always a brown color. See, she did what you did. And she literally was like, and I called her at dinner time. She goes, I'm fucking eating right now. I'm like, oh, I forgot that not everybody wants to hear about my vomit.
Oh, right. You forgot. Right. Okay.
So then the shitty part is I go on Facebook and I'm like, hey, violently vomiting from food poisoning. And then the friend that I met at that I saw at the restaurant was like, is it because of us?
Oh, no. Where you're like, yeah.
I was like, no, I don't know, though. It was the only thing I ate that day, but the food was good. So I mean,
how usually food poisoning, I mean, it comes on, I guess, pretty quickly, but like it needs like a minute to I'm trying to think the last time I had food poisoning.
I had a bite of cake from a different place. It was just a bite, though. Sweet Lady Jane.
What did you? I mean, you know, but the vegan stuff. Some people don't react well.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fake chicken don't sit well.
No.
You know what I did though after I had the food poisoning because I was trying to lighten my spirits. I was like turned on the TV and I was looking through the movies. There's nothing there. It was all fucking terrible shit. But then I saw the adult section.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch it because like it's not.
I love when you. This is what you always qualify like when you watch porn. You're like, or like you talk about porn. You're like, I mean, I had to watch it for research, like Farrah Abraham.
Yeah, no. Like, I wasn't, like, in the mood to watch it or anything, but I was like, you know what? I've never even clicked on this. I just want to see what is the rest of this hotel experiencing. Oh, I saw a hooker. I'll get to that in a minute. So that was IRL, real life. So I go and I click on the adult section, and it was the grossest shit I have ever. I didn't watch any, but I just scrolled through the previews and, like, whatever. It was, I don't even, if I would have ordered one, everybody in the hotel would have judged me.
Don't they have, like, softcore in there?
No. It was literally like, butthole raped teenage girls with softballs. And then like the next one was like housewives with aprons and a fist in their ass. Like it was the grossest. I was like, this isn't, and most of it was like fat and fucking horny. I was like,
part two.
And then there was like one gay one, which I was like, come on, we're in Santa Monica. There should be more than one gay one. And the gay one was called like, football or butt ball ? And there was like a guy bent over with a football in his ass.
I have to believe that the titles were actually a little bit better than this.
No. You know what though? The artwork was pretty good. It was nicely face-tuned, ass-tuned, vagina-tuned. No, so I'm in the lobby. I looked at the porn. I left. I went down to the lobby to get like some water because I was so sick. And then I ran into this woman, and she's like, "Excuse me, how do I get to the beach?" And literally, this hotel is on the beach. If you open the door, you're on the beach. And I was like, "Oh, it's literally right there." And she goes, "Where?" And I said, and I pointed. I said, "See my finger? It's right over there." And she goes, "Oh, I'm confused. Can you show me?" I was like, I just threw up violently, so I'm good. But it's literally just I started like moving, like physically moving her toward the door. And she was just like, "Oh my God, like you're being so aggressive." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What is happening?" And then she like turned to me and she was like, "Who are you here with?" I was like, "I'm here with my entire family, my wife and children and my dog. And we have a baby, so I'm going to go." And then she walked away and I asked the guy at the front, I'm like, "What was that?" And he goes, "It's a hooker." Like it was a nice place and there's just hookers walking around.
Congratulations.
She looked good though, like for a hooker. Like, I was like, "Oh, okay."
The time I went to a fancy hotel and they thought I was a hooker. We're talking about that one.
You?
Can you imagine? My parents were staying at a fancy hotel, and this is when I first moved to LA, and I had come from something, and I was in like a really like kind of tight dress, like, and I was all made up, and of course I roll up to this hotel, and like my car at the time was like a piece of shit, and it was like packed with stuff. So like pull up, and they'd kind of like open the door, and they're like, can we help you? Like totally like whatever. And I was like, my parents are staying here, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, miss. Okay, whatever.
I don't blame them though, because there's a lot of transvestite hookers.
Yeah, no. Oh, zinger!
Which was another title of a porn I saw. Tranny hookers. Ooh, tranny's the bad word, right? I can't say that anymore.
I don't even know anymore.
I'm not transphobic, I promise. I swear to God.
Oh my God, transphobic? That's
I saw Gigi, a YouTuber who's also a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Gigi Gorgeous. We need to have her on the show because she is a life story girl.
She's beautiful.
She could take us to town with that life story. And I walked in. She was hanging out at my friend's apartment. I walked in. I said, oh my God, you have boobs. Because, she got boobs.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, look. And whipped her fucking boob out.
Oh,
I saw it.
And?
Yeah, it was real. It looked good. It didn't look like a boob.
Does it look like a rock, though? I feel like when there was nothing to begin with, they can look like...
No, I don't know. I mean, it looked like boobs.
Okay.
But like floating. Like they weren't like, there's a difference between like real boob and fake boob.
Right.
Like they were obviously fake, but like they weren't like, I didn't look at it and be like, oh wow, that looks like, like, 2 IKEA dishwares
right.
on her chest. Although that sounds great too. Okay, really quick. Just before oh God, there's so much to talk about. I just want to talk about this one thing because it correlates with when we were talking about Facetune. I'm mad. I'm mad at America.
Oh no.
I'm kind of mad at Canada, but I'm more mad at America.
Oh no.
I'm confused. Why are they called the Jenners? I thought they were the Kardashians. Whatever. The 2 young ones. I don't even know their names. Like Kiki and
Kylie.
Fuckface.
Kylie and Kendall wrote a book. You want to talk about that? Is that what we're talking about?
They wrote a book.
I can't. And this was like a week after the one at some show was like, I'm a really bad reader.
No, she read okay, we'll get into that in a minute. So they wrote a book, and I don't know if you saw this, but there's a clip of them at like a Barnes & Noble's book signing or something.
No, I did not.
And then their interviewer goes, so what's it about? And then one of them, the one with the bigger head, looks at the one with the smaller head and goes, it's like, I don't want to give too much away. Obviously, it's like, what would you say it's like? And then the one with the smaller head goes, it's like about like a dystope. And then the other one goes, dystopian. She goes, yeah, dystopian future where like they're like running from like, it's like really cool. It's confusing, but like it's really cool.
Stop it.
I literally was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
you
this
fucking idiot piece of shit. I fucking
here's
hate
the thing
you.
that I don't know if people realize. Like none of these people, except I will say that you are actually writing your book. We
Thank
had
you.
we had
bukkake.
we had the option of getting like what they call a ghostwriter, which which means you work in collaboration with them, or sometimes they do all the work. And we exchanged a few samples, and it turns out he can kind of do this, so we're like doing it. It's great. Most of these people who like celebrate, like the Lauren Conrads of the world, they don't write their own books. They don't. Which is like
they don't read their books.
Which is fine, because you sort of are under the impression that like Lauren Conrad can read, so you're like, okay, cool. But like the Jenner girls, like writing a book, like I'm like, really? Are we supposed to believe in some universe that they can read or like could even participate in? I mean, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's a book that like, okay, if you're gonna pretend to write a book, you might as well pretend to write a book about things you know. So their book should be like...
It's not really about a dystopian future.
Reality teenagers gone wild. That's what their book should be. Or like, my dad murdered somebody or whatever. I don't remember whether dad's famous. It should be that. But instead they wrote a book that's supposed to be like the next really confusing sci-fi Hunger Games. And I'm like... In what fucking world did Kylie and Kiki and Fuckface sit down around a fucking table and go... So I think that the society should be more dystopian rather than it does not make sense.
It does not.
But you know what? I bet it's going to sell, and I bet stupid fucking idiot kids are going to buy it. Just like they follow her on Instagram, which, by the way, this is my favorite meme.
It makes more sense to follow them on Instagram than it does to buy their book.
No. Their captions are even misspelled and not correct sentences. Anyways, so I don't know if you saw this, but one of them, the one with the bigger head. I truly
the
one with
don't
the
know.
green hair. The green hair.
I understand. I know what they both look like. I do not know which was which.
So this thing was going everywhere online. I didn't post it because I thought it was kind of mean, but I was like, fuck it, I'll talk about it. I guess she was on a talk show, Regis, or Kelly and Black Man. I don't know his name.
Michael.
How did he get the... Okay, well, moving on. I was like, what? Like, it's Kelly Ripa. Every time I turn it on, I feel like I'm watching one of those... What are those porns called? Cockhold? You know what I'm talking
No, I do not.
It's where the husband puts the wife with the black dude.
I don't know. All I remember about him is that years ago when I lived in New York, he was a big football player, and he was going through a really bad divorce and was like awful to his like wife and babies, and now all of a sudden he's supposed to like greet us every morning. Anyway, that's all I know about him.
Well,
his giant weird teeth with the big
He's a big
face.
old cup of coffee. Sip. So green hair, big head Kardashian kid was on there. And obviously, she's on TV, so she looks different than she does on Instagram. But they put a picture from her Instagram on the same day, side by side with what she looked like on TV. And they said, she's a catfish. Because it was a different fucking person. Like her Instagram, like her eyes were bright, her face was small, her hair was on point, everything looked perfect. And then on Regis and Kelly, I mean, bitch looked like she just crawled out of bed, just like wonky ass head. Which, like, listen, me too. Like, I don't look the same as I do on Instagram.
No.
I want to make a shirt that says you looked better on Instagram. I feel like that would sell. But no, so I saw that and made me laugh.
Or just how about a t-shirt that says like I look better on Instagram.
Oh yeah, because that's self-deprecating. Okay, I like that one. Oh my god, she would wear it. Oh, she'd wear it. And then be like, and then she'd just wear it for compliments. Like, no, girl, you look so hot in person. She's like, thanks, like, no. Speaking of talk shows and the fucking fuckface kids. Oh, fuckface kids. This is perfect title for their talk show. They are doing a talk show.
Who is?
The fuckface kids.
Who's that?
The catfishes.
Oh, I
the
thought
catfish Kardashians.
I thought this was another. Okay,
No, they are doing a talk show for teenagers. Even though
where
I don't know, but probably MTV. But even though every event they've done where they've had to speak, they have fucked it up. Every single one. And now they're doing a talk show.
They're like a social experiment. Like, as bad as like Kim and the other sisters are, like they were at least a little bit older when this whole thing started. Like these girls have like quote unquote grown up on TV, but on reality TV. So they think this is like real life, I guess. I guess it's their real life, but like it's like a social bizarre experience.
How many are there? How many did that fucking alien create?
Lot of kids.
Okay, so there's okay, let's see. There's Chloe, there's Kim, and there's Courtney.
And then there's Rob.
There's Rob.
And then there was
rest in peace. And then
he's not dead.
I mean, we don't know when this is going up. Next week. Okay.
Then there's the two younger ones. So there's six.
Fuckface and then Fucky Face.
She had 6 children.
Isn't there a little boy? There's a little boy, right? Or
that's Courtney has babies.
God,
she has 2 and 1, and she's pregnant again. Oh, man, and then there's the Jenner kids.
And then there's the John Ye. Wait, the Jenner kids.
Like Brody Jenner.
There's more?
Oh yeah. Remember the Hills? Brody Jenner was in the Hills.
My brain's gonna explode.
Can we stop talking about the Kardashians?
Yes. Speaking of people who are not hungry. This is gonna be real quick because I don't give a fuck. But you guys wanted me to talk about it. Hunger Games, they just finished filming the last movie, which means it's going to be over, which makes me excited. But it also makes me kind of sad because I'm like, okay, every 5 years there's a thing, Twilight, Hunger Games, and now fucking cancer movies about kids who have cancer.
No, but then the other ones that she was just in, Divergent.
That's not popular. Nobody saw that.
I mean that's not true, but
nobody saw it.
That's like not true.
It is true. I mean, it did okay the first weekend, but then nobody saw it. I think it hasn't even made 100 million yet.
No, it has, but it has 2 sequels coming out.
But nobody cares.
Moving on.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, first of all, Pacific Rim has 2 sequels coming out that they just like shelved because nobody saw the first one. I liked it, but nobody saw it. So who knows if they're going to bring them out. Okay. So Hunger Games is over. But then this made me think. I'm like, okay, Jennifer
Lawrence.
Yes, I get confused because when I hear that name, I think of Jennifer Hudson and Joey Lawrence, and that's a weird combo. Whoa. So I pictured that, but she'll be fine, right? Because she's like winning awards and shit. But then the other people in the movie, are they destined for Taylor Lautner-ness?
No, I don't think so, because actually most people in the movie actually had careers, like Elizabeth Banks and Woody Harrelson, like those people. But then the other kids, it's like...
That's what I'm talking about, the kids.
The other kids is like that dude, what the fuck is his name? Josh, what's his name? Hutchinson? I think he'll be fine. Because he did a couple things before where proved he was kind of a good actor. No, I'm not that worried about...
Okay, then let me...
I'm much more worried about the Kardashians.
Then let me just more say what I really want to say. Which is, I feel really sad about Taylor Lautner. I just need a minute to talk about him.
Are the Twilight movies done?
They were done like 4 years ago. No. And I remember when they came out, everybody was obsessed with them. And everybody was obsessed with Taylor Lautner. And I had his poster in my room, not in my room, but my Paris Hilton set. And then it came the day where I said, I need to replace the poster. because nobody cares anymore. And then I'm like, what is he doing now?
For the record, I was never into him. Like I don't like Pattinson. I got the other one. I can't with that. I can't with that one with his like zero body hair and his.
I mean, he looks like a pit bull, but it's not his fault. And
he
I'm
was
sure
the star
he's
of a couple of movies that didn't do very well.
So now what is he gonna do?
I don't know.
That makes me sad. Can we get him on the podcast?
He's probably available.
Really? Oh my God, Taylor Lautner. That would be so cool.
Would people like that, you think?
I don't know. He has fangs, which I enjoy. No, I just feel really bad about people like that because they're so big and popular. Like Kirsten, what the fuck is her name?
Stewart?
Yeah, what's she going to do? She's like...
Sledding around.
I mean, but is she going to do movies now?
She's been doing them.
What?
I mean, I don't have her resume in front of me. I don't know.
I don't know. It just makes me sad. So everybody go tweet Taylor Lautner. Actually, he doesn't have a Twitter. I looked it up the other... Okay, because I tweeted, hey, question, is Taylor Lautner still a thing? Because I was curious. But then I deleted it because I was like, oh my God, what if he sees this and he's going to kill himself? So then I deleted it, but then I realized he doesn't have a Twitter.
Did anybody respond?
A lot of people were like, who's that?
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it made me sad. It made me feel old because I'm like, that wasn't that like 2 years ago?
You know what made me feel really old? I was looking at like... I had a cousin who's younger on Facebook, and she was dressed up as Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World, and one of her friends was like, "Who are you guys dressed up as?"
Yeah, no, nobody knows.
Nobody. They were. I mean, it was the biggest deal in the 90s. Stop like being like, "You're really old." Nobody knows who that is.
Like super old. I'm talking about something from 2 years ago. You're talking about something from 85 years ago.
Okay.
Really quick, I'm gonna get some hate for this, and I don't. Okay, because I'm gonna bring it up because you saw it, so I feel like we can have a back and forth debate over this. Not even debate, just conversation. The Fault in Our Stars.
I loved it. Don't even talk.
Okay.
It was amazing.
But here's... Okay.
Did you see it?
No.
That's why I
want to talk about it. So here's the thing. Number one, John Green, obviously I know him and he's really cool and like talented and that's great. He had nothing to do with the movie. He tweeted.
No, he was on set every day.
No, but he tweeted. He said like, hey guys, stop congratulating me. I literally had nothing to do with the movie. I wrote the book. And I was like, okay, that's cool to know. Now I can talk about the movie.
I mean, I don't know if that's true. I saw him in an interview and he was there a lot. So don't talk too much shit.
No, I'm not going to talk shit. Here's my question. Why on earth... Okay. God. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm sure it's a great book. I didn't read it. But I'm sure it's amazing. He's great. Everything. Everybody's great.
Just say what you're going to say.
Why? Okay, so somebody was telling me, this was my first introduction to it. A YouTuber came over to my house and goes, oh my God, I'm sorry, my eyes are so red. I said, oh, are you high? And they said, oh no, I went to see The Fault last night and I mean, I literally haven't been stopped crying since. And I was like,
so good.
Okay. And they're like, yeah, no, it was honestly the saddest movie I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. I'm like, okay. And they say, you have to see it. I'm like, no, why would anybody want to see the saddest movie ever made? And then she goes, because it's so sad. And like literally after the first 10 minutes, like it's like happy for a minute and then it just gets sadder and sadder and sadder. And the last hour, like you don't think it can get sadder and then it fucking does. And then you think he's going to be okay. And then he's a fucking not. And like she goes on to this whole thing.
Spoiler alert.
And I was like, okay. I'm like, first of all, that sounds like Marley and Me, which literally the dog dies after 15 minutes of the movie. And then the next hour of the movie, we're talking about the dog being dead. And then we have the funeral for the dog. And then we have the kids being like, where's the dog? And then we have a montage of the dog. And then we have them reading a letter to the dog. And then we have them like finding a bone and being like, the dog left it here. It literally didn't stop. Why does anybody want to watch that?
I mean, if you want an answer, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, I will say that like I was really nervous to see it because of that too. Because I was like, I can't handle like an emotional, like I can't do that. This might have been the most sad movie that this person you were speaking to have seen. I mean, if you've ever seen a movie, and this will date me, but like Steel Magnolias, Terms of Endearment, those are fucking sad movies. This movie, what makes it, I think, great is there is a lot of levity in it. There's a lot of jokes. It doesn't take itself so seriously. Like every scene isn't like, oh my God. Like it's like even when they're crying, they're kind of laughing and there's exceptions. But I mean, like it's, and then the thing about it that I think is so great is it's like there's so few movies like this made where it's just love stories and people that just like are having these amazing like moments and connections and it's just so romantic and tragic, but it's also not, it's as sad as it is, and your friend was not wrong, it's by no means the saddest movie I've ever seen. By no means.
Okay, and I get it, but when I heard about what the last like 20 minutes of the movie is, I was like, And I'm sure it was a great book, because a book you can really delve in more. But as a movie, I'm like, what's the point? Is the point literally, well, death?
No, I mean, the point, I think, truly is to make the point that even if you have a short life, you can have a meaningful life. That is the point of, I think that would be the argument of what the point of it is. And it does. It's the whole thing is, I think, these kids that are sick that you're not supposed to eat, they don't want to be treated differently. And like, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, and I went in incredibly skeptical. The best part though, I think I told you this. Thank you. That was painful in my ear. When I went in with the girlfriend, because of course my husband was like, I'm not seeing that shit. And my friend's husband said the same thing. And these two dudes were like sitting next to us and they were like bros. They were like straight fucking dudes with like hats on. And they were like, are they waiting for girlfriends? Like, what are they doing here? Nobody ever comes. And they're like, we're getting up to leave. And everybody's crying. Like, I'm laughing so hard because everybody's crying. And I look over these dudes and the one guy looks at his friend and was like, all right, dude, that's cool. You want to dip? Like,
wait, what?
You want to dip, like leave? Like they were done with the movie was done and they were like, all right, let's dip. And like they were like these dudes, with no girls that just freely came to see this movie.
They probably went in there to get a hand job.
But they weren't gay.
How do you know that?
Because I mean, I have fairly good radar.
I don't think you do. I feel like you've been in with a lot of gay guys in your life.
You know what?
I feel like you turned a lot of them gay. Well, so that's my review. My official review is
haven't seen it.
No, I'm just kidding. They're doing a screening of it at VidCon, which by the way,
are they really?
Which by the
Do
way,
people know who John Green is? Like,
yeah, he's famous.
Well, why? Because he started VidCon.
He started VidCon, yeah, but he also is like his own section at Barnes and Nobles.
No, I know, but I'm saying does our audience understand why you know him?
I'm going to keep it real. The only thing I'm kind of annoyed with, and I wasn't going to talk about this, but fuck it, let's talk about it. VidCon has been kind of a nightmare for me this year because I was supposed to show the trailer to the movie on the main stage, which is like where everybody is. And then they said no because it had to be G-rated for the main stage. And I was like, what? Okay. So now we're going to show the trailer, but we're only going to do it in our little thing at 12:30, which hopefully you guys are going to come to. Which a lot of people
can, like,
please
700,
please come.
700 people can go to it.
Which, by the way, we're filming it for the TV show, so like if you don't show up, we're going to look really bad. So please come. Anyways, 12:30, Friday. Anyways,
Friday, June 27th.
But now, I just heard that they're doing a whole screening on the main stage of Fault in Our Stars, and I'm like, isn't that movie at least PG-13? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what? I didn't see the movie, but is there tits in it? Is there like, do they say fuck? Do they say shit?
I don't remember any fucks.
It's
probably
at least
shits.
PG-13. I don't know. Listen, I'm not.
There's no tits. There's no.
I don't know. It's just kind of like, ugh, whatever.
I mean, to be fair,
if our movie had cancer in it, would we be able to show the trailer?
Probably.
That's what we should do. We should market our movie as a cancer movie.
That is horrible. You are a horrible person.
Wait, did I just say that out loud?
That was horrible. Yes, you did. That was
oh my God, Shane Dawson's cancer movie. By the way, cancer's so sad.
God forbid.
But do we need more movies about it? I hope that they're not going to do like 10 Fault in Our Stars, right? It's not going to be like the next Hunger Games.
No, but what's exciting about it is that like movies like that are getting made again because they're not like $1 billion movies. And
listen,
like
I'm excited.
I mean, I don't know if it will change the face of movies.
I used to love back when I was like, your guys' age probably. I was like 13. I used to love movies about AIDS. Cancer's the new AIDS, and AIDS back in like back in like the 90s, it was all about AIDS movies. And there was a movie called The Cure, which was with Brad Renfro, and but he had AIDS and he died.
My God, what about The Normal Heart that was just on HBO? It was the most amazing. It was an AIDS movie. It was amazing.
I'm not over AIDS. I'm talking about when I was a kid. AIDS is old now, but when I was a kid, it was The Cure, and then there was a movie called Simon Birch, which wasn't about AIDS. It was about a retarded kid, but it was so sad.
But it's like all the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody dies. in those movies.
Can't. Can we move on?
Okay. Speaking of,
when do we get to do questions? Because we have some fun ones.
Not yet. We're not even close.
We're gonna take a quick break and do a little shout out to an ad
right now.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a good segue.
Before I go, I just want to let you guys know that when we come back, I'm going to be giving you a really genius few tweets from some celebrities that you are not going to want to miss out on. So come right back.
BRB.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I want a website, and I want my website to be real gross. I want a lot of weird pictures on it. I want to do whatever I want on that website, but I don't know how to get a website. Lauren, how do I get a website?
You know what? You go to squarespace.com.
Oh, yeah, I do. Do I?
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Because
they have a lot of different templates that I can use. They have 24-hour support. It's drag and drop content, which means I drag my gross pictures and just drop them right in there. It looks great.
Drop them right in.
Simple, easy, fast, beautiful design. And you know what? What if I don't want to pay? Well, there's a free trial and 10% off if I go to squarespace.com/Shane and enter the offer code Shane. Obviously, I'm not kidding. I don't have any questions. I know what this website is because they're our sponsor and I love them and I've used them before. Right now, I'm actually putting together a website just for you guys. It's kind of like a fan site and it's all of your little fan pictures you guys have been creating, like your Lauren Slay Queen picture and a couple more.
Listen, Bay, slay.
Listen, oh my God, wait, that's what it'll be called, Bay. You better slay, Bay. Anyways, plans are only $8 a month and include a free domain name if you sign up for a year. And you can even make your own online store if you have a shirt you want to sell or anything you want to sell. You know, hand motions you want to sell, Lauren.
Moans
you want to sell.
Moans.
You don't need a credit card, which is awesome. You can just go to the website, sign up, squarespace.com/Shane, offer code Shane, get 10% off and a free trial. All right, you guys, please go support them because they support us. They keep this show free for you guys, and it costs nothing to start a website. Go fucking try and start one up.
Just go fucking do it.
And send us your website to my Twitter and use hashtag Shane Squarespace so I can look at them and laugh and give you a shout out. Enjoy the rest of the show.
And we're back.
Okay, we're back. Now, I'm going to give you a tweet, and you tell me who you think it is. Okay, ready for this?
Do I get any hints?
No.
Okay.
Okay. You know Adam and Eve, the story? Maybe our society is the new Adam and Eve, and we took a bite out of the apple. Just look at the back of your phone.
Kanye.
And then, no. Close. No. And then their next tweet, 30 minutes later. If you're looking for something, it hides. 30 more minutes later. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. This person sounds crazy, right? And suspicious and like conspiracy theorist and all that stuff. Who do you think it is?
I thought it was Kanye.
Okay, who else? Give me another hint.
50 Cent.
Why do you think this is a rapper?
It sounds like a rapper.
Really? Really? I would have went more with like...
Because it sounds like somebody who thinks they're an authority on everything and then tries to sound very poetic.
Terry Hatcher? I feel like it could be. It is actually Pitbull.
Oh, I was right.
Kind of, yeah. He is known for having the craziest tweets ever, which I didn't know until recently when I saw it on Facebook. And I went and they are right.
It turns out he does.
Holy shit. His tweets are literally like, man, there's life out there. Not kidding. Like really like, which I agree with, but really crazy tweets. So then I started falling into more Twitter tweets.
Twitter black holes.
One of my favorites is also, did you know the guy who started MySpace has a Twitter? Tom?
I know.
It's called at MySpace Tom.
Oh no.
And his favorite thing to do is to write mean comebacks to people who talk shit about him.
Oh no.
So he said something.
What is he doing now? Does he do MySpace?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. He tweets something like, Instagram terms are ridiculous. And then some guy tweets and says the guy that couldn't keep his social network alive. And then Tom writes back, says the guy who sold MySpace in 2005 for $580 million while you slave away hoping for a half day off, you fucking idiot.
Oh my God.
Woo! I just got hard.
Girl, hit a sore spot, Tom.
I love how he said a half day. Like a half day off. Like hot dog on a stick.
Oh my God.
Only half day.
Tom, I think you have a little too much time on your hands.
No, I love it. Keep going, Tom. 580 million.
What else did he say?
That was the only one I printed out. But they were all pretty much like that.
Wow.
He has the same comeback, which is I made a lot of money. Oh, I can't wait for one day when I make a lot of money that that could be my comeback.
That could be your comeback.
When people are like, you look fat today, and I'll be like, maybe because I ate $1 million meal last night with my $500 million. I got food poisoning from it, but whatever. Okay, before we get into Farrah Abraham time and questions, first of all, Farrah Abraham time, just have a seat, guys. We have a lot of Farrah Abraham time.
I even read something.
Oh, I have 3 pages worth.
No.
Really quickly, I just want to talk about a list that I'm upset about. A list came out about a ranking of Disney movies or Disney Channel original movies, which I've seen every single one, and they ranked them. And I don't agree with the ranking. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about the ranking because you don't know any of these.
You don't know.
So what I want to do is I want to give you a title, and you tell me what you think this Disney Channel original movie is about.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, which I disagree with, was Xenon.
That is about, it's sort of a remaking of Alf, and it's about like a family that lives with an alien that came down to show them what love is.
I mean, kind of. But it's about a girl who has pigtails, who I think is an alien who comes down to Earth, and then she leaves again with Raven Simone.
And you're welcome.
Okay, number 2, which I think should have been at. Oh, okay, number 2 is good. Brink.
Brink is about a teenage girl and her single mom, and they just got divorced. The dad just left, and everybody's on the brink of kind of going crazy, but they're trying to like keep it together.
Disney Channel original movie.
Well, like brink of like like they're trying to keep it together. Like they're on the brink of like kind of just like.
That's not going to sell merchandise.
Okay. Brink is about a girl who created an app, and she thinks she's the brink of being the next Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
There you go.
No, Brink is about a group of skateboarders who go to X Games.
No.
It's starring what's his name? EVH. EVH.
EVH?
Oh my God. He was like a heartthrob in the 90s. Edward Von.
No idea.
Whatever. I'll look him up later. Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly is about a girl who wasn't doing well in school, and her parents didn't know what to do with her because she was acting out and getting sent to detention. So her parents were like, "We're sending you to military school," and she got her life together. It was really tough for a while.
Okay. Now think a Disney Channel original movie. Who do you think played Cadet Kelly?
Oh, shit. Oh, I get confused.
Disney Channel.
I know I get confused between the Nickelodeon and Disney stars, though. I mean, it wasn't Miley, was it?
No. Come on, please get it right.
Oh God. I think Miranda Cosgrove was Nickelodeon.
No.
Raven Simone.
No. One more guess.
I don't know any other ones. Jeanette McCurdy's Nickelodeon.
It was Hillary Duff.
Oh, Hillary Duff.
Cadet Kelly.
Of
Hillary
course.
Duff.
Sorry.
You're half right, but it's basically about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm good at this.
Twitches.
Twitches is a social commentary on what happens to you if you tweet too much.
No, it is actually a movie about twin witches starring Tia and Tamara Mowry.
Genius.
And the last one I was really upset about because this is the title of a pilot we wanted to make starring my mom and her dogs. Life is Rough. RUFF. I don't know what it's about. I didn't watch it. That's a newer one that's starring Corey in the House. I don't know his real name. Anyways, we should have him on the podcast. He's friends with Sawyer Hartman, randomly enough. He's like, Sawyer's like,
shirtless too?
Sawyer's like, hey man, you know Corey in the House? I was like, yeah, of course. He goes, he lives here. I'm like, okay.
And where's here?
I think we live together.
In this house? I don't understand.
Oh my God, Sawyer in the House. That's cute. Okay. Fair Abraham time. God made him. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh me. Oh, what did I do? Yay. Okay. I don't know where to start, so I'm going to start at the beginning.
Okay. All you can really do.
Today, Farrah tweeted, or actually Friday, Farrah tweeted, I'm in love with what we are, not what we should be. Hashtag Farrah Friday. I guess Farrah Friday's a thing now. Hashtag Farrah Friday, guys.
As well it should be.
And then, I don't know if you heard about this, but all the teen moms are mad or hate her. And she got fired from being on Teen Moms. So they're going to continue the show.
I thought that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was. They're going to continue the show with all the other teen moms and not Farrah. So she tweeted, so over hashtag teen mom drama. Glad I moved on. Hashtag door slammed. Wish those hashtag still teenagers ? All the best when you're not even a hashtag teen anymore. Hashtag quit playing.
You lost me at like the first hashtag.
You know what though? I hate to say it, but I agree with her. All these teen moms, they're like 30 now. You're not a teen mom anymore. Why are you on a show called Teen Moms? Farrah's right. Hashtag door slammed. Hashtag quit playing. So another thing that happened in Farrah's life.
Okay, I know you're going to bring it up, so I'll wait till you bring it up.
Okay, well, there's a few things. I'm going to start with her very publicly trying to hook up with Charlie Sheen.
That was a while ago.
No, this happened this week.
But didn't they do some... There was the texting thing that happened months ago.
Yeah, well, it's back.
Oh, okay.
And Farrah's
I think he's back on drugs. That's probably why.
Okay, yeah. Farrah's basically saying, like, Charlie, like, I forgive you for everything you said. And, like, honestly, I feel like we're really connected because we're both celebrities and we both had sex tapes. So I think we should hook up.
Okay, where did she say that? She, like, tweeted?
On TMZ. She called in on the live show, and Harvey Levin's like, what's going on, Farrah? And she goes, hi, I'm calling about Charlie Sheen, and I just want to say that we're connected, and I just want to get coffee one day and just talk about it. Now, First of all, hookers don't do coffee. I know. I met a hooker. She didn't want coffee.
No, I know what coffee stands for. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Ugh. I just pictured a lot of weird things happening. So that happened. She also on TMZ confirmed that she's a millionaire. They said, so how are you doing, Farrah? And she goes, I'm good. I'm officially a millionaire. And they said, oh, okay. And she goes, just would like to let everybody know that I make over $1 million a year. So thank you. Bye, Harvey. Always nice to talk.
That's what she said on TMZ.
So I just want you to know when you go to sleep at night, just remember that Farrah's better than you and that she makes way more money than you do.
Yeah, if you're wondering like what's wrong with the world, just like think about that.
Now, she wrote a book called Celebrity Sex Tape in the Making. Obviously, we've talked about
it. Right, this is what she wants to write a book on parenting now.
We're going to get to that in a minute.
Okay, sorry.
First of all, first, you know what? We'll start with this. She went on a talk show and talked about who she wants to be cast in the movie version of Celebrity Sex Tape.
Okay.
To play her, she said, Jessica Alba would be able to capture the intensity of my character. She also said, James Franco could totally play my love interest. I mean, he's just so cute and like so smart. He could be for that part for sure. Now,
for sure.
For sure. Now, I just want to read you a scene from this book and just picture James Franco and Jessica Alba in this scene. Ready for this? The scene happens in jail when Farrah's character has her first period and doesn't have any tampons. It needs to be in farther, Kennedy said. I was about to tell her to mind her own damn business when she put her hand between my legs and pushed that freaking sponge up there. Her fingers slid into my pussy, and for a split second I couldn't even think. This was not happening. I was surrounded by crazy people with the psychopath's finger up my vagina. There's no way this was happening. It had to be a nightmare, and I'd wake up in a moment, but I didn't.
I don't understand.
I don't know if that was supposed to be sexy, but
I mean, so wait, she's in jail?
She's in jail in this book. And
okay.
she gets
her first, so she's a teenager in jail. She never had her period before?
No, she gets a period, but she doesn't have a tampon because she's in jail.
Because you said first period. Oh, you mean like the first
her
time?
First period
in jail. And she doesn't have a tampon. And she doesn't know how to put one in, so she needs assistance?
So
okay, I'm just trying to get it all.
So when talking about the book, she said, I think people purposely don't know how to separate what a celebrity sex tape is and what a regular porn is. I mean, I have wonderful friends who are in the adult industry. They make porn for a living. That's what they've always done. Like, payment is different. Like, living your life is different. Like, taking care of yourself, everything is different. I don't know what that means.
Wait, but she didn't actually make a point.
No, she didn't. A celebrity sex tape to me outshines any other porn star and any other person who makes porn. Lots of my friends make sex tapes. They can't say, oh my God, I made a celebrity sex tape.
No.
And nobody even knows about it. So there's a huge difference. And that's what society's made of. It's not me. I don't make these definitions obvi.
You don't make okay, that doesn't even make I have a question. Is she pulling like, and I feel like we've kind of touched on this before, is she pulling like a Paris Hilton thing from like 10 years ago where Paris was like purposely saying the stupidest things and purposely...
I honestly don't know.
And purposely talking like an idiot?
I would say no, because when we met Farrah, she was an idiot.
Yeah.
And she wasn't on camera when we met her.
No.
So I think she's just an idiot. But
okay.
I also think she's a genius, and I'd love her on the show. Hashtag Farrah on Shane. Please keep tweeting her. Then she said, it says, Teen Mom star spoke out about how she surrounded herself with the wrong people. She says, I was drugged and raped more than once. It was a dark time. I mean, I personally would not name names and any other things I had to deal... Oh, sorry. Okay, so she says she was drugged and raped, right? When she was promoting her book and going to clubs, she says she got drugged and raped. Mm-hmm. Then the company who was helping her do these promotions came out and said, no, you didn't, and we're suing you for saying that. She comes out and says after that, I mean, I personally would not name names and other things I had to deal with after that article came out. I probably shouldn't be talking about it. But, like, there's a lot of that. Like, that goes on in a lot of clubs. Like, a lot of celebrities have to deal with rape and things like that. I mean, it's, like, really sad.
It's like there's nothing even to say about it. Like, the fact that I can't.
She's so right. There's, like, a lot of rape.
People have, like, feelings and, like, get raped.
And then she comes up after that and says, they said, so what's new for you? And she goes,
Who's asking
a
for
lot
this?
of things in touch or something.
Okay.
A lot of things on the horizon. Obviously, sex tape in the making, the book, the novelette. It's 3 versions, or it's a trilogy. My sex toy, a chocolate mold of my vagina, and then next year, my Christian parenting book. Her Christian parenting book.
Wait, is she officially making another sex tape?
No, that's her book. It's called Celebrity Sex Tape.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now, what the fuck? Okay, a parenting book I understand, but not really, because her parenting book should just be called like, don't do it.
Don't parent.
Come on my back, the parenting book.
Give the child away to anyone.
Pull out the parenting book. Now, a Christian parenting book, does that mean like, okay, so Jesus, what does he have? Did Jesus, Jesus had nothing to do with this, I don't think, with Farrah.
He certainly would not claim any responsibility.
I think he fucked up, definitely. We know that. Although I bet she'd come out and be like, I think Jesus should play the love interest in my movie. I feel like he could really nail it. Like, I feel like he's cute and smart.
Like he would be really into me.
He's like totally good for the part, like for sure. And like he totally loves email just as much as I do. Oh God, she's so gross. That's when Jesus tells you to get on your knees because he's a fucking whore like me. We got to get on the show so bad, you guys. Please keep tweeting her.
Oh my God.
Okay, so before we get to calling my mom, I have an idea. We don't have a guest, right?
No, but I want to do questions.
No, you got to give me a second. I'm
I've
getting
given
to
you.
that. I said before we get to calling my mom, we'll do the questions.
Okay.
But I want to explain what we're going to do with my mom.
Okay.
I think we should call her and pretend to be somebody that's going to make her go crazy.
That's so fucked up.
Like, what if I'm like, Mom, okay, calm down.
I can't. I don't.
Mom,
Practical jokes make me very
it's
uncomfortable.
Oprah Winfrey.
I
Mom.
can't.
And then just see what happens.
No, I can't. I can't participate. It makes me so uncomfortable. I can't. I can't like like George Clooney is known for. I think.
Oh wait, I'll say Paris Hilton because that's believable, and my mom loves
I
her.
can't.
Like, hello.
No, it makes me so uncomfortable.
Teresa? Hello? I love your dogs. Oh. I was going to say the mom from Dance Moms, but my mom would actually believe it and she'd cry. And I don't want that.
No, we keep trying to get her too.
Okay, we'll keep thinking. All right, so before we get to that, let's throw a few questions from you guys. Make sure to read their usernames.
I know, and it was funny because when I first wrote them down, I didn't, and then I went back and got the usernames. Okay, you going first or me going first?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Now I'm understanding your difficulty in reading these names. At That's So Sid, what is the craziest thing you ever did for a fan at VidCon? What do you think when you see people wearing your shirts?
Okay, number 1. Well, is this to you?
Yeah, like
you didn't even write me back when I sent you the picture that somebody made for you.
What picture? I didn't see it.
Oh God, then who did I email it to? It was the Slay Queen.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh my God!
Oh
wait.
Wait, I don't think you emailed me that. But I have a Slay Queen thing we need to discuss.
Because you need to. Because you need to make this a shirt. I can't believe you didn't see.
I didn't see you didn't email me this. Sometimes I don't know who you're emailing.
I know. Now I'm nervous. I'm showing her right now.
I did
I'll
not.
put this up on the
this.
website or something so you guys can see it.
Oh my God, it's amazing! I've never looked better.
That is from Connie Tweets. She's a fan. And
Oh
we
my
love
God,
her.
Connie Tweets. I love you. I look freaking fantastic.
So where should we post this? How do we do this? On
well,
SDArmy.com?
SD Army. We should do that.
All right.
So we'll post them there. But okay, fine. We'll. That's so Sid. We'll get back to your question in a
Stop
second.
looking at it.
No, wait, because I want to bring up Slay Queen.
Okay.
Because I want to discuss this Slay Queen situation. I mean, it is getting out of hand. Like I post anything on Instagram and it's just like Slay Queen, Slay. And now the new one they're coming up with you're my bae, Slay Queen, bae, Slay.
Yeah.
And so then this is amazing. So Frank.Smith on my Instagram writes, I can't wait till the next podcast where she will end up saying, I still don't understand the slay term. And then Simply Jenny86, right? Geez, can we stop with the Slay Queen BS and just say she looks really nice? The dress is very pretty, Lauren. I just want to say, Simply Jenny86, thank you.
Yeah, first of all, you were not slaying in that dress. What dress was it?
Oh, because I put a picture of myself
No.
in my wedding dress.
Maybe they were talking to you about your husband.
You know what? Slay Queen. I mean, I can't, but that's amazing, that picture. I did not see that, and I need to make a t-shirt of it. Okay,
All
back to what's
back
the
to me.
craziest thing you've ever done for a fan of VidCon?
I've already talked about this before, but a fan wanted me to take gum out of her mouth, chew it, and then spit it back in her mouth, and I did it. That was at the first VidCon.
Oh, yeah, that was before my time.
Yeah, I don't think you would have let me do that.
No.
The other craziest thing that happened was, Oh, I don't actually think I went through with it, but this little kid wanted me to slap him in the face really hard. And I was like, no. And he's like, please slap me in the face. And I think I did it, but I don't remember. I blocked it out.
Okay, great. Remember the time, was it last year or the year before, where like somebody was like, they had one of those booths and like Dean was there and they were doing crazy stuff and they were like, Shane, come and do this crazy thing. And you were like, all right, I'll do whatever.
Oh, God.
And they slammed a bottle in your head.
They took a big breakaway bottle and broke it on my head. It fucking hurt.
And like he came out and he was like, that really hurt.
I was like, why did that just happen to me? By the way, guys, make sure to have your name tags at VidCon if you're coming and you're a podcast listener, to have your name tag say Farrah is my queen or I'm not annoying. I think it was one of those two things. And if you do that, then you're like my friend.
Okay. At Seth Joseph 95, and I actually have an answer for this. Why does Lauren moan in every podcast episode? So I've been getting this question a lot, and I've been thinking about it. And then, of course, seeing snippets of this TV show we're going to be on, I do it there too. And I actually know what the reason is.
Oh no, what?
It's a very common. My friend lived in Japan for a long time, and they do that in Japan. Like when they talk to you, they don't say like when you're talking. They're like and then he started doing it all the time, and then I started doing it all the time, and then I just thought it was really funny, and I just kind of enjoyed it because it takes no energy.
See, now I don't believe that.
That's
a cop out. I think it's literally you're never paying attention, and instead of actually like saying words, you don't even want to do that. You just want to go because that's why I do it. Whenever I go I'm not paying attention. Like if you listen to a podcast and there's a guest on here and I'm doing the that means I'm not even in this room right now.
I am telling you that
floating.
You know what? Speak for yourself. Okay, I have a couple more.
Okay.
Lee McKenna 37. What is the key to a healthy work relationship?
Oh God, we don't know.
I have no idea.
We have no idea.
No idea.
I don't even know what that means. Healthy work. I've never had a healthy relationship in my entire life.
Much less a healthy work relationship. No idea. 5 Foot Smith, but SMTH. How does it feel to be sitting next to the one and only Shane Dawson? Don't feel flattered, Shane. What if I was like, I'm actually not sitting next to Shane. He's in a bubble in his house and he won't let me come in.
That would be amazing. You didn't answer the question. How is that?
Oh my God.
What does it feel like?
It feels like amazing.
What does it feel like?
It's more like, what does it smell like? And like, depending on the day, you know.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, moving on. I think those were the good ones. Because there's a lot of them about like just Farrah Abraham and like having her on, and I just sort of feel like we've addressed that and we've tried.
Please help us. Oh, wait, that's what the wig cost. Okay, we'll put the wig on eBay and we'll use whatever we make from the wig. We'll use part of it to pay Farrah to come on the show. Because what's her rate now?
Oh, I don't know.
I think last time it was 1,000.
I am sure it's.
But we have to put her in a hotel and stuff. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, so before we call my mom, let's read some of the comments from SD Army.
Okay.
Yes, sdarmy.com. You guys left us some nice comments, so we might as well fucking read them. This one's from Riley Watson, and it says, as much as I love the entire Shane and Friends podcast, I must say that the Farrah Abraham time is definitely my favorite. My only complaint is that it always seems so short. Not today. And Shane doesn't really talk about that much stuff involving her. Like, does he even know that she is opening up a fucking restaurant in Texas? I did not know that.
What?
And in an interview, she said that she masturbates to her own sex tape. I didn't know that either. There's always so much going on in her life, and I would love Shane's thoughts on it. But regardless, the whole podcast is incredible, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much. And God, what kind of food do you think it's going to be?
For some reason, like waffles come to mind. I don't know why. Like lots of syrup.
Ooh, do you think it's waffles that look like her vagina? A lot of syrup. It squirts at you. Okay, interesting. And what kind of? She masturbates to her own sex tape. That's interesting. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. I remember when I was 12, I plugged in my video camera to my TV, and I was trying to watch my penis when I was like touching it.
That's so gross.
Just because I was curious. I was like, what does this look like? I was trying to see the underneath of it.
Sure.
And I saw it, and it was not what I expected.
I can barely watch myself on like 5 seconds of like a camera, so no.
I didn't know where you were going with that. Yuck. From Mariah Carey, which obviously is the real Mariah Carey. Okay. She said, thank you so much for making my 10-hour days at work less shitty. It's hard to hold back my smiles and laughter at my cubicle. You always say it's just for young teenagers watching your videos, but I'm 24 and I'm here and I'm loving the podcast. Thank you. I know I make jokes saying that it's only kids that listen or watch my videos. And I know that's not true because whenever I'm in public, most of the people that come up to me are like 20 to 25. So I just say it as a joke.
Thank you, Mariah.
But most of the kids should not be listening.
Me and Mariah go together like Babies and pacifiers.
What?
That's a song lyric from a Mariah Carey song.
Okay. Anyways, the last one is from Maya Laughter. Shane, how do you feel about... Oh, God, I didn't read this one. How do you feel about Hillary Duff and Kim Kardashian being in the same parenting class together?
Oh, I read that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hillary, your baby's so perfect. Why would you let it near that monster?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they go to the same parent. Don't worry. I think like they both, or Kim just like drops her baby off and doesn't like stay. But they definitely like both.
Kim's like, hell, can you take care of Kanye, babe? Whatever. What's it called?
North.
Oh, God.
Nori.
What is Hillary Duff's baby's name?
Luca. Why do I know celebrities' children's names?
I don't know.
It's been.
But,
It's
oh my God,
always
I
been a
love
thing.
it.
Ask me a celebrity child's name, and I like know them. It's weird.
Jessica Alba.
Who? Jessica Alba. She's married to Cash Warren. Oh fuck. Like shit. Oh God, what a terrible. I just. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Madonna.
Oh, Lourdes Ciccone.
Wait, what?
Lourdes Leone, known as Lola.
Lourdes.
Rocco Ritchie, David Bana, and Mercy James. Those are the two black ones at the bottom.
Okay, let's call my mom. Who should I say I am?
I don't know. I'm not participating. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm going to say I'm Paris Hilton.
Okay.
Do you think she'll believe it? I feel bad. What if she cries?
You're so mean.
I'll have to like right away be like, I'm kidding. I love you. I'm kidding. I love you. I'm kidding. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Oh my God, what if she believes us? Oh my God, what if she believes us? Oh my God, what if she cries? And then I'm going to have to like interrupt her mid-cry. What if she doesn't answer?
What if she doesn't answer? Finally.
I'll leave a
I
message.
knew this day was going to come.
Mom?
Hello? Yeah, honey?
What are you doing?
I'm walking Charlie before get ready for school and stuff.
Oh, okay. We're doing a podcast right now.
Shane! Oh my gosh!
Okay, I have a guest. I didn't tell you who it was because I knew you would freak out. Are you ready?
Okay, I am outside walking the dog. Am I going to pass out? Are the neighbors going to have to revive me? I am outside.
Okay. I have Paris Hilton.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Is this a joke, honey?
Yeah, okay, I'm joking.
God.
I'm sorry. I couldn't go through with it. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Thank God I'm under a shade tree.
No, we actually don't have a guest today, so I decided to call you and just pretend.
Oh my gosh, honey. I think, if all she would have done was speak, honey, I think I would have hit the concrete.
Oh my God. Okay, good thing I didn't go through with it. For the record, Lauren did not want to do this. She did not want to prank you.
I did not. I was very uncomfortable with the whole idea.
Lauren at least tries to protect me, Shane, but you just don't listen.
No. Well, okay, so question, who do you want to be the next guest on the podcast?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. The next guest. So I can't say Paris Hilton, right?
No, you can, sure.
Oh my gosh, honey. I mean, I would totally say Paris Hilton. I mean...
All right, we'll work on it.
Okay, just tell her that it's my, like, pretend I'm dying, it's my deathbed wish.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. I love you.
Okay. I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my God, I got so nervous when she went,
like-
what? I started like panicking.
I wonder where you get it from. She's like, pretend that I'm dying. And like, it's like so fucked up.
I mean, listen, me and my mom been through a lot. So like, we like get fucked up real fast,
Yeah.
real quick. Well, there you guys go. That was our special Just Us edition.
Oh my God.
Side note, if you liked it, we could do one of these once in a while. Who knows? If you guys want a Just Us edition, we can do it. We can bring it to you.
Just the two of
Just
us.
the two of us. And if you hated it,
I know.
then don't tell us.
Yep.
We'll just live in denial.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. Make sure not only to go to VidCon and see us, please, but also go to shanemovie.com. Sign up, put your email, your zip code. We are collecting all the emails right now. We're going to email you guys once in a while with like updates on the movie and stuff.
Lots of big announcements coming very
Big announcements.
soon.
And also, I want to take this movie out on the road for a few towns. So if you put your zip code, I'll know where you live and I'll know where I should go. All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. I will see you at VidCon with your Farrah is my queen name tag. See you later. Bye. You thought the show was over. Guess what? It's not.
Oh, no.
It never is, babe.
Never ends.
Slayin' queen, slayin'. Okay, obviously you guys like the show and you like it that it's free and that you can download it and you don't have to pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to keep it free, this will only take like less than 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to podsurvey.com/Shane. You take a quick little survey. You tell kind of what kind of advertisements that you enjoy or what you don't enjoy.
We want to get you like offers on stuff you like.
Yeah,
yo.
we don't want you to be listening to stuff that you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So you go, you complete the survey, and you'll be put into an ongoing monthly raffle to win a $100 Amazon gift card. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Go there. It takes like less than 5 minutes. You could win $100 from Amazon, and it helps keep the show free. So please do that.